Hello and welcome back to Leaf Blower Revolution. So I actually was streaming and somebody asked me, "Well, are you still playing Leaf Blower Revolution?" And I am. If I was actually going to quit playing a game, I would actually say something. I would make a post saying, "Hey, like this is the end of the series," or make an exit video or something. I actually haven't quit playing a game unless like I beat it. So I haven't quit. It's just the problem is Leaf Blower Revolution gets very, very slow. And what do I mean by very slow? I mean very slow. So, if you remember, I had unlocked, we were in the Sacred Nebula. I had just unlocked the Spark Range. This is where we left off. Well, what's after the Spark Range is I had to charge up and buy the part to the Spark Bubble. Once you beat the Spark Bubble, you unlock the Spark Portal. Now, as I've already unlocked it took like 50k energy and a few other things to unlock. I sort of unlocked it early. Um, let's explain why I did that first. So okay, so my WEM set on. So hold on, I need to switch to this. Switch, go here. Yeah, I'm sure you remember fighting these guys. So the big thing was you basically have to sit here and farm the witch over and over and over again to get the essences. The essences to turn into dark matter to then make the fusion shards. This is like we left off right at the part where I made the sacred leaves. And then you take the sacred leaves and you fuse them to biotite leaves and you fuse them to malachite leaves. Then you start leveling the malachite leaves and you make I left the instructions as a pinned comment. And so you make those and then eventually make a set of Hema leaves, and then from the Hema leaves you make a second set of Hema leaves, which is the reroll set, and that's basically where I'm at. Unfortunately, because most of this just requires you to be AFK at the witch, it really isn't that much fun to actually. There's like no gameplay, in my opinion. There really isn't any gameplay. It's mostly just waiting. Now, the cards did speed it up a little bit because it made it, like, if you get the cards for the bosses here, it makes it much easier to get extra drops. Now, again, this is with the card update, so if you don't understand the Transcend update with the transcending the cards and all that, I did a separate video on the patch that covers this. But as you can see, it gives you extra shards, and I can really start stacking these guys. Oh, wow, he's 600%? Whoa. I think that's big. I guess it's not. This guy is like 1 point... Okay. The important thing is Spark Bubble also gives you extra enemy shards, so they all stack. Do I have an uncommon? Ooh, I have 4 uncommon. That's a lot of sparks. And he's of course enemy resource drops. Oh, I got a rare Spark Bubble. And he is blower damage too. And I do have an epic. I have an epic, this guy, and he is slap on top of that. And I don't think I have any mythic. And yeah, so like from where we stopped, the card update then dropped like I think a couple days later. I don't remember exactly when it came out. Let me actually go look. When 214 came out. I think it was a couple days after. No, it was actually, okay, it came out on the 19th, so it was quite a bit after. And that update changed things a little bit because basically that update made it so much easier to get shards. So I had to hop around less when I was boss farming. And I mean, this is all I was doing. I would just sit here. Wait, no, which boss am I at? I think I'm at this guy. I'm at Vilewood, okay. So, and I would just sit here. Well, not here specifically, but you get the idea. I would just sit here, kill the boss. I mean, this was all I was doing to get the shards I needed. Mostly, though, I was sitting at Witch. Witch is really where you sit the most. And we switch here with this. Heal Mr. Spark Bubble. And Sparky didn't drop anything, and he didn't drop any shards. Oh wait, it's because I don't have my multiplier set. I'll put this back on. Put this back on, go back to Witch. So I was basically at Witch. And at Witch you get the DE, then you know, I can show you. You craft the Dark Essence. Yeah, you have it equipped. You start crafting Dark Essence. And then you turn the Dark Essence into shards. And that's it. And you need... A Hema Leaf is 1,400 fusion shards or so. About 1,400. And it's... I don't even remember how many. It's probably around 1,400 Ascension shards, too. I don't remember. Maybe 700. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Put it that way. I'm not really looking to craft these right now. So you gotta... Then, after I got all that situated, I was actually able to unlock the Spark portal. So the thing was, I actually beat Spark Bubble before I finished making my Hema set. So I beat Spark Bubble with actually like what you saw, my Ancient DPS set now. People in the Discord made fun of me for not having to make a Hema set to beat him, but it's because I had so much other stuff stacked up by this point. So I beat him with this DPS set. And then the only thing that was on the other side of the portal is, we're going to go look, is the energy belt. So the only place I've been is the Plasma Forest because it's just 4 bosses. And so I came here and I stacked up the Plasma Leaves, but that's it. That's all I've done. I literally beat Spark Bubble, opened the portal, which is you had to craft like 4,000 Transcension shards or something like that, and you had to charge up to 50k energy, but to get your energy up you basically had to use a special set of leaves that had max energy. It's in the Discord. Like, if you have questions, let me know. It's in the Discord though. And once you got here, you got the Plasma Leaves, and then you just have to start building up damage to beat the bosses. This is why I'm in Tower, because now again, you don't need as much equipment as I have right now. But I was just doing Tower because you have to get Tower floor 2.5 million or so, depending. I don't know. It's you have to get Tower floor something high. It depends on if you're a level 1, a free to play, a supporter level 1, or supporter level 2. I am a supporter level 2, so I have to do less than obviously free to play or supporter level 1. I don't even remember what I need to do in terms of damage. I do know I'm lacking curses. The number one thing I know is I don't have enough curses because I have 7.1 billion, I wish it was billion, 7.1 million cursed cheese. And but I should have, you want about 10,000 curses per equipment. So I really should have 70 billion curses, but I only have 1 billion curses, so I think I'm supposed to get 2 million curses. No, 2 million armor and 2 billion curses and then some other stuff. Like, I got to get all this stuff up to 230 and blah, 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 blah. Stuff I haven't done. But there's a reason I've been in the Tower, and that's because of cards. So if you are unfamiliar, you can transcend your cards now. I covered that in my other video. Let's get some cards going here. There we go. Let's get some cards. So one of the ways to get it is come to Tower. Tower drops 20 different enemy cards, and I don't know how many different boss cards. I think 10? No, it's got to be more than 10. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of bosses in the Tower, and there's a lot of enemies in the Tower. Because this really was like the pinnacle of Endgame back before everything. My problem is the way he has made the game go forward is he keeps making really grindy systems, which I don't have a problem with grindy systems. It's an AFK game. You just kind of let the game play. But that means, like, the grindier these systems are, the more you lose if you ultra... If he ever... I wanted it on Ultra Leaf Crunch. I thought it would have been great to have an Ultra Leaf Crunch, but with how crazy the requirements are for the post Nebula bosses, because I can't even scratch them. You have to farm so much stuff. It's like I don't know. It feels like he just made an artificial wall, and I'm not really, again, like, I thought this game was amazing up until Leaf Tower Pyramid. Post Pyramid, I have been less enthused. A lot of that, though, is because I don't like the crafting system. I really, like, the crafting system is such a time sink. I didn't like it. I still don't like it. It is what it is. I don't mind it as much now. Now that I'm at the point where I just fuse my leaves and I can just let it run, it's not as big a deal. It was a big deal when I first, when you do the ancient leaves for the first time. I don't like doing that because you got to farm the ancient leaves and you got to upgrade the trade global and you got to keep trading for cheese and you got to do all this stuff. And it's really hard to get to a point where you can just like AFK it right at the start. Maybe I'm bad. But with the fusion crafting, it's a little bit better. But I have to sit there and farm witch. Like I had to farm witch so much. That's why there wasn't a video. Because I was literally I would be at witch, then I would switch, okay, and I would go from witch to the other 3 bosses. I would kill all the bosses and come back to sit at witch. I would AFK at witch overnight. And that was all I was doing. Is I would just AFK at witch and have the alchemy, the set I have on has 10 shards in witch essence multiplier and 10 shards in brew crit, and I would just sit there at witch with those I would just sit at witch with those cards on, and that was it. I mean, with that leaf set of equipment on, and that was it. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't really playing the game. I was letting it autocraft, and I was just like effectively I was just waiting. And then once I finally finished my second HEMA set, I just started AFKing in the tower. If you remember, I was tower floor 240k before. Now I'm at 500k. And again, it's just because I just need tower floors. Now, I could time skip my tower floors. Don't think I don't know that. But with cards out, I'm like, you know what? I might as well sit here and grab as many cards as I can. And just get as much as I can without time skipping until I'm ready to time skip to... I don't know how high I'll go. To me, there's not really a point of going to the max of my leaves. I probably will time skip, when I actually get ready to time skip, and I'm just not ready to do that yet. I'll make a video about that, but I mean, it's not going to be super exciting because it's just a time skip. I mean, we could do one right now. It's... like I said, the game just became so grindy. So we'll buy a time skip. I have plenty of gems. So we time skipped, and I got 34,000 floors. So we're just going to pop a vortex. And there we go. We're at 534. That's it. At 34,000 floors, I should have put Flacco on. It's fine. We got plenty of artifacts. But that's it. That's it. I just need to get my floors up. And then once I got my floors where I want them to be, and also when I get my cards, what I want my cards to be. Oh, we can, and obviously I am 40 cards. I have to, ooh, wow. All right, that was 39. But yeah, I just keep transcending cards, and that's about it. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Do I like the cards? Absolutely. I think the cards are great. However, I feel like the gameplay is just lacking in general. I mean, just think about what we did. We time skipped to get the leaves we needed. And we unlocked the new areas. And then what did we do? I just sat at witch for I don't know how long. And part of the reason why I'm in tower is so that I can improve my boss card drop rate. So that when I go back to witch, I'm going to get even more cards. Now my goal is to, right now we are at a 89% boss drop rate, and a 27% regular drop rate. If I wasn't saving up for, I'm saving up for TCP++, I'm looking to push the boss card up at least 3 more levels, so at least up to level 11, because that will give me a guaranteed drop from every boss, plus a chance for an extra drop. Now, it's not a duplicate drop, it's 2 separate drops at that point. But that's it. That's all I'm doing. You know, I do have some card parts, so we can buy some packs here. And we'll open some cards. But unfortunately, that's about all I can say I've done. So we got an extra, we got a legendary tower lurker. A hyena, we got a mythical crab. We got a bat. We got 2 mythical ALBs. We got another one of the tower stones. A mythical bird. Ooh, that's more tower floors. A mythical tower carrot. That's interesting because... Oh, wait, no, tower carrot. Never mind. Yeah, unfortunately, the tower guys aren't really interesting. They give you damage, which is good. Oh, I can ascend him. But it's not too exciting. And epics. Epics are good. Oh, epic elf. Epic tower... Oh, tower snowman, Dan. I thought it was the other snowman. Yeah, the tower guys really aren't that interesting. Okay, ALB damage, I'll take it. Rare elk, also very good for time skipping tower floors to reduce how many you have to do. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Go ahead and open these guys up too. Ooh, we got a tower bat. Ooh, an ice leaf. Doesn't do anything. Oh, a mythical angry leaf. Ah, tower snowman. I want regular snowman. I want uncommon elk at least. And 6 packs here. Crab, scorpion, uncommon crab, angry leaf. Tower snowman again. Yeah, the reason you want to get a lot of regular snowmen is because if you look, common regular snowmen give you brew crit, one of the most important stats. So that's another reason why I'm in tower, because I'm basically like, well, I might as well just sit here and get, everything as high as I can, just so that I can get extra brew crit, because I'm going to need as much brew crit as possible to craft my dark essences again. But yeah, I feel like this is an underwhelming update. If you feel differently, please let me know. But I'm basically farming up damage, and there's really, when I get the damage, I'll go kill the tower bosses, and that's going to be it until I grind the terrors, and that's going to get me plasma leaves. But again, making a video on crafting plasma leaves isn't going to be fun, because I'll just be sitting at the witch again. And making a video on beating the super terror, we definitely will do that, but that's all we have left. We have the 4 terrors, and we have super terror, and we have this guy. But again, before I even do that, I want to get my boss card drop chance up. So it's kind of like a cat, and I need the tower floors anyway, so it's become this giant catch-22. So let's go. But again, this is what I've been doing. I come here, kill the witch. Oh, she didn't drop a card. Ugh, I need to get that card chance up. Get the centaur. Get the vile creature. Get the air elemental. Switch to my DPS set. Switch to my DPS weapon. Get Sparky. It's kind of amazing when I think about it. I've really only gone through 2 different things since the last time we played, which was really, I went to here, and I went to the Sacred Nebula, this was just, the Spark Portal was just a resource check, and I went to the Plasma Force. Because look, we can go here. Now, that's Super Terror, and I'm not denting him. So that's it. That's all that's happened. So I'm going to put my more tower floor leaves back on. I'm going to get my shovel back out. We're going to use our vortex, and we're just going to keep climbing the tower. I will make an update when we get further. I'm not gonna, and again, I'm not done with this game. I'm just saying it's got to the point of like super grindy time. That said, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.